Hi, collective. It is Alex, and I'm here to bring you a love reading. It's been a minute since I've done a specific love reading specifically. Whew. I did do a what's going on in love, but let's focus on love right now. I just did a happiness reading, so let's see what's going on. Let's take a deeper dive in love. Hey, I love when God and angels they align, or we align. Okay. 5 of Cups again. Burdens of the past. 5 of Pentacles. Tower. Okay. In love, you want to be able to move on, right? You want to be happy. You want to get to happily ever after, whatever that means to you. But right now, there are burdens and blockages. 10 of Wands for me represents bad habits, old behaviors that are currently blocking you. What's also blocking you is pain and disappointment from the past, and angels are saying specifically abandonment that's causing you to feel left out and lonely and sad. Angels also said too, the reason why many of you are not interested in love is because you fear these things, right? You fear being blocked, maybe ghosted. You fear being disappointed, hurt, or lonely. Angels just said 3 cups down. Also, some of you fear being cheated on. 8 cups, 8 of cups, you're afraid of endings, right? Having to walk away. And the 5 of Pentacles is also feeling like you're not good enough. Well, here come Moses, because we's about to part the Red Sea. I don't even know what other cards are coming down, but that Tower card says enough. Enough. I'm also hearing, I love you. Why can't you love yourself? That sounds like it was from a high spiritual, a high spirit, like God. See what I'm saying? You don't know how to remove those blockages. 10 of Swords with the 10 of Cups. Some of you really, really, really are living in the past. Look at this. Wow. Okay, thank you. That's stroke of lightning, stroke aha moment, genius. I don't know why genius came out, but it's almost like coming to your senses, right? Some of you, your hearts are blocked. Some of you have issues with possession and stinginess, right? You're stingy with your love. You offer conditional love. Angels just said love in the form of attachment. The Chariot with the Devil. It's like when you become emotional, or you tend to start developing emotions for someone, then you get the bejesus scared out of you. Yeah, this right here is attachment. That's negative love. That's conditional love, right? Attached love is, I love you as long as you stay around. I love you as long as you do these things for me. I love you as long as you continue to quote unquote serve me. Unconditional love is, I love you because. I love you anyway. I love you, period. I love you in all of your flaws. And right now, these blockages are keeping things stuck or in limbo. 5 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. Somebody is very much in the victim mentality, in that woe is me mentality. I can never find anyone, and everybody I find cheats on me, or a liar, or wants to put me in a third party. You know something, Jesus, that ain't woe is me. That's modern dating, by the way, right? Especially with social media, people are now electronically closer than they've ever been. So we are making electronic connections, without more so now ever than in our history, as opposed to physical connections, meeting someone in person. Yeah, some of you suffer from abandonment, walking away and feeling defeated. This is attached love. This is unconditional love. That's the hand of God, right? That's God giving you love. I also kind of feel there's a message here in saying you should be giving this to yourself, right? Ace of Cups, see the water running over, right? That's the love that everybody else gets. Everything that's in the cup belongs to you. So it's almost like, are you giving away something you don't have? And there's a message there in saying, if you don't love yourself, how can you love anyone else, right? So are all of these things happening because you're looking for someone else to fill your cup? I'm just asking the question. I'm gonna move on because I'm hearing angel feedback, and y'all ain't gonna be happy with that feedback. So and my angels just said some of them are just afraid to open up their whole hearts. Look, 9 of Cups. Now 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 is happily ever after. 9 of Cups is that emotional fulfillment. That's kind of weird because I just heard, how can you be happy with something that you're clutching, right? Like something you're holding on to. Think about a flower that blooms, right? Like a rose, as an example. How can you achieve that beautiful bloom if you're holding on to it, right? Doesn't it need to be in its own environment so it can grow and flourish and eventually blossom and beautify your environment? With the 4 of Pentacles, some of you clutch and hold on to it so tightly that, and it's because of fear. Again, 7 of Pentacles. You watch it, you hover over it, you dwell on it. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Flow. Be consistent. Take your time. Go slow. 5 of Wands. Arguments. So 5, 5, 5. Push, pull. Page of Pentacles. An offer. Moon. Secret emotions. Fool. Okay. What I just heard was we are highlighting for the collective who they are in their relationships in all phases. Before you meet somebody, when you meet somebody, the beginning of the relationship, and then what happens after the beginning of the relationship, right? So after the beginning of the relationship, you should be consistent. You would assume it will progress and, kind of flow on. But for many of you, that doesn't happen. There is always some sort of walking away or some sort of departure. And I would venture to say it's because of all of these 5s and 10s. 10, 10, 10, right? The 10 of Cups here is implied, right? But the 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and 10 of Wands here is apparent, right? It's in front of you. It's sitting in your relationship. So there are blockages, things that prevent this thing from moving on. Remember, Angel said, after it starts, take your time, go slow, right? Angels are saying some of them are trying to rush towards stability or rush towards commitment, but that could be one of the things that's blocking you. Angels also said too, they're rushing towards filling an empty cup. Those 3 cups are on the ground, are empty. So it's almost like, are you happily single, right? Because if you're happily single, then you will be happily in a relationship, right? So are you this 5 of Cups? Are you quote unquote broken, right? Sad, lonely, and then you're looking for new love to come along and, make you happy, But again, happy at what cost if you're just going to hold on to it so tightly. Five of Wands is struggle. Yeah. All right. Woo. I don't know this reading. Not a lot of people are going to like this reading because there's some ugly truth here. And I don't even know if I'm going to release it. I just don't like the fucking comments, but we'll see. Page of Pentacles. This is your solution. This is your solution. Holy shit. My angels just said, well, think about something. Think about your single life. For those of you who are single, there could be those of you who are in relationships and you're still starving. You're still thirsty, right? Thirsty as in you're needing the water of love. But angels are saying, are you, as you are single, if your cup is empty, if you are thirsty, if you are starving, why are you not feeding yourself? Why are you relying on a relationship to do that for you? That's the voice of reason. That's the Page of Pentacles, right? Page of Pentacles is coming in to offer some sort of truth, right? Some sort of solution to your problem. The Moon being afraid of the unknown. Shit. I don't want to say that, guys. So Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold. Ten of Wands, that's what's blocking you, right? For many of you, it's the fear of the unknown. The Moon card, represents, the moon itself represents your emotional body, right? Your emotions at their core, right? I have to say it, I apologize. But angels are like, you feeling left out, like you don't matter, you're lonely, you're depressed, you're defeated. That's what's blocking you. And not only that, but when you get into your relationships, you're already guarded and blocked. So angels are like, why get into them at all? Why seek them if you know that you are not, if you know that your cup is not running over? In other words, why would you get into a relationship or want to get into a relationship with an empty cup? Right? Well, angels are saying, well, their cup is empty because they're wanting it filled by the other person. Well, what about your empty cup? What are you giving to that person? So the outcome, there was your tower moment, your moment of truth, your moment of, angels just said revelation. The Hierophant is praying, it's religion, it's spiritual advice, it's the preacher, the priest, the pastor, the imam. The Hierophant also represents a spiritual advisor, right? I feel like this reading is your advice to break down these tens, right? To get rid of them, get rid of old behavior, old bad habits, right? Because what is the purpose of having old behavior and old bad habits with someone new who you don't even know yet, right? So in other words, why are you, it's almost like you met someone new, you invited them over to dinner, and you're feeding them leftovers. Ooh. Revelation. Hot diggity schmiggity. So now that you have all this information, you can go on and head on down the road. Yeah. Oh, thank you. This Hanged Man here, you can't see that. And also the Three of Wands, a lot of you are waiting for it. You need to do something about it, right? Don't just hang around, looking at the front door, or every time you go out, you think you're going to meet the person. Be like the fool. Just kind of go with the flow. Just kind of get out there and, talk to people. Hey, how you doing? My name's Alex. Hey, this is my dog. Would you like some of my peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Right? I didn't make it yesterday. I made it today. It's not a leftover, right? So the Fool to me is just kind of taking that leap of faith and just kind of getting out there, putting yourself out there. Not only that, but angels just also said too, putting your innocence out there. The part of you that was you before you got hurt, before you became all of these fives. Ooh, I gotta go. All right. I didn't plan on coming in here dropping all this wisdom. Energy flows where my intention goes. Hanged Man. My angels just said, if you ain't doing nothing about it, neither is the universe. If you're hanging around waiting for something to happen, the universe is gonna hang around and wait for something to happen with you too. So another way I can say that is the universe is looking for you to take some sort of step towards your desired goal. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Okay. The universe is like, okay, collective, your turn. I also got a message too, related to the fives, right? As you embark on this new journey of love, right? Going back to the whole meeting somebody new, but serving them leftovers. The universe is basically saying, sorry, my tripod is teeter-tottering. But the universe is basically saying, shit, I just lost the message. Put your best foot forward. Okay, so they're saying something like, act like you've never been hurt before. Now, angels, that is a challenge just simply because of the Akashic records, because of our human brain that stores bad memories. That for some reason it stores bad memories longer and better than it stores good memories. I don't know why the brain does that, right? But because it is storing those bad memories, it's a little bit impossible for us to move forward without that baggage, right? Without the baggage and blockage and burdens of the Ten of Wands. Okay. So what I just heard from my angels is, when you meet someone new, pay attention, because the new person will teach you and show you, hey, I don't need to be as guarded. Or, hey, this person is pretty honest, so I don't need to be suspicious. Or, hey, this person is really, really, really forward and expressive and emotionally available and is really balanced. So it's almost like by learning the new person, they will help you get rid of that stored past behavior. Okay, that's good advice, angels. So it's almost like, even though we're walking around with our own baggage, so to speak, when you meet someone new, don't start to unpack this baggage with the new person. Start to get rid of this baggage with the new person. Y'all trying to get me cut out here in these streets, angels. They're like, that's what they were doing in the past. Instead of getting rid of the baggage, they started to break it open. It's like, hey, you want to see my dirty socks? Ooh, I gotta go. Oh, Lord. When I think I surrendered, I surrender more. That's the releasing of that baggage. That's releasing of control. Angels also said it's also releasing expectations and the idea that you can navigate your course through the unknown. It's the unknown for a reason. Not only that, but angels are saying, how about you humans stop saying the unknown and just replace it with navigating through the new? Damn it, this is a good reading, if I should say so myself. If you think so, leave me a comment, give me a like. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Taking a leap of faith. So with the Hierophant here, the Tower, the Fool card, give the universe a shot, right? If you resonate with any of this advice, if it makes sense to you, just implement it, right? Try it. I always say to people, baby, Prove my angels wrong. Prove God wrong. Prove the universe wrong. Take the advice. Get rid of the baggage. Don't unpack it. Get rid of it. Okay? And allow the new person to teach you about what you can get rid of. And if for some reason you cannot get rid of anything, that's not your person. Move on. Swipe left. All right, collective. I hope you enjoyed the reading. As always, if it does resonate, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you. Bye.